Hello my fans of medical malpractice, and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. In the last episode we went ahead and completed Meltdowns, and in this episode we're going to take on Duckworth-Upon-Bilge. Now this hospital I actually have played a bit already, and it didn't go well. So I'm actually restarting now, and hopefully going to learn from what I did wrong last time to make this work a bit better. But with that in mind, this is going to be a very different hospital than any of the others we've done, and I have to say, a lot less fun of a hospital. But let's go ahead and jump in. Health Minister Lord Foxbridge has requested our assistance. The county's public health system, the TPHS, is struggling to cope. Duckworth Hospital, one of the few remaining public hospitals, has lost its administrator. Lord Foxbridge has proposed that we help run this public hospital. Could this be good news for us? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. No, it's not. It really isn't. If we can meet the ministry's targets, we'll receive some of the county's healthcare budget, but we won't receive income for any diagnosis, treatment, or retail. This could be interesting. So herein lies the issue of this particular area. We don't make money like we normally do. Instead, we have to complete these missions that they give us.
Nurse to the ward,
So,
please. Thing
that's going to happen here is, first and foremost, this hospital is really badly created right now. It doesn't work. It really doesn't. So we're going to get rid of pretty much everything here. Yeah, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell this building. And we're going to have to put some of these things back in, but I just want to start with a blank slate, because every dollar is going to matter here. It's going to be important. So even though some of these things are coming back, some of these rooms are needed, and definitely we're going to of course need things like benches and such. For right now we're going to get rid of it all. I could probably get rid of people as well, but these people actually are pretty good ones. They're low quality, and we actually need low quality people here because of the challenges of this facility. So we're going to start out with a blank slate here. The only thing we're going to keep is this desk, and I want to move it a little bit closer to the door. Actually, you know what? We'll leave it where it was. Make sure it's centered. Alright. Now, we're going to need a GP's office, of course. I'm going to build it this way. Now, this is not going to be my standard GP's office with all the niceties in it. I'm not going to spend an enormous amount of money on medicine cabinets and stuff right now because I just don't have it. I will need to deal with the temperature of the room, so I can either deal with a small radiator or a bin. The incinerators actually cost more money, so we're going to go with just having a recycling bin in the room. We'll put it near the desk. And then we'll put a radiator in the room. We're going to go ahead and put a plant in here still, because we will need a plant. Things like a rug I would really love to put in here, but I just can't plan on spending that money right now. Same as like the certificate and the clock. This should achieve the basics that we need for the room, so that's what we're going with. Alright. Alright, so we can't put that door there. Alright. Already changing my mind a little bit. That's alright. That like that. We are going to need a pharmacy most likely, and we're going to need a psychiatry. So let's put the psychiatry in next. again, can't afford a lot of nicety here. So this is going to be a very bare minimal room as well. And we might change this up later on, but for right now, that is good enough. It's a level 2 room. That's all we need in it. Good. Now, one thing we are going to spend some money on, which seems almost counterintuitive, but we are going to put in snack machines and such. So, let's go ahead and put a drinks machine over here. Is that fully in the corner? No, it's not. There we go. Alright. And then across the way here, we're going to put a snack machine. Alright, now we will need a... We're going to put the toilet and... room for our staff over here, the staff room. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the toilet in first. Don't mind having some extra toilets here. That actually will be a good thing for us. Is this, yeah, this room I built one too big. My mistake. Alright, put that there. That there. As I said, we want to spend as little money as possible right now, because this is just going to be an expensive location overall. I'm putting the plants and the radiators in. For one, the plants are going to be necessary for one of the missions, I believe, so might as well have them in there. Alright, so there's that. Next room is going to be the staff room, which I want near the GP's office, so that way it's as functional as possible. Let's just center that for now. But I do want my staff happy, so even though it's a splurge that I really should not be spending money on right now, we're going to go ahead and put in a putting green in here so they have entertainment. Because I do want them happy. They also get snack machines in there, unlike the normal places I make for them, because of the fact that I actually want people consuming snacks. Because I will need them to consume the snacks and have the machines needing to be refilled. That's one of the challenges. And I also need bins that are going to become full at points. So, need bins to be emptied. Alright. So those are taken care of. On this side, we will put in a decent sized ward probably. That'll be a good thing. Let's continue over here for right now. So the next thing we're going to need is we're going to need a training room. And as I said, right now it's bare essentials time. So we're going to put that up there. We're going to put a radiator wherever we can. Let's say there. And a plant up there. Alright. Then over here, we are going to need a research room. And even this room needs to be bare essentials. So while I'd normally do a lot of flash and flare for this room, we're not doing all these expensive things. Though I really wish I could put some supercomputers in here. It hurts that I can't. I just cannot afford that kind of money for it. I think a fire extinguisher in here might be a necessity. No, actually I don't think it's going to be a necessity. Let's get rid of that. Let's put the radiator right along that wall. Actually, I don't think it matters how much they move back and forth in this room. I think the research gets done about the same speed anyways. So we'll just do that. Then we'll put a plant up in this corner. And do notice I'm using the cheapest plants because, again, money is the primary concern. Alright, so we see somebody here who's going to need a pharmacy, and we see several people for the ward as well. So, we know we need those two things. Now, this wall doesn't have a door on it, so we will put our ward against this wall, probably. With that in mind as well, we'll go ahead and put the pharmacy over here. Now, I have these things as far as the 1-star here, which we need to up our level, we need to up the staff morale, we need to up the reputation, and we have to cure these patients of 8-bitten. But for one, I don't have patience for it yet, so I don't need to worry about it just yet. These, I'm just going to have to allow to happen naturally as the hospital grows. I am not going to be like I am in a normal hospital of really shooting for those goals. It's just going to be when it happens, it happens. I am going to spend the money on putting in a fire extinguisher because I do not want this room to catch fire. Might put in a diagnostics office here, we will see. I could make a fairly big ward here if I wanted to. We'll see about this. I do need a ward, there's no question about that. And I wouldn't hate this being the ward for the entire hospital. Let's put that there. Nurse's desk right here. Yeah, we'll put it like that. And we'll put another screen in here. Like that for now. Again, I would love some wall monitors. You know, if I put in 1, I might reach Prestige 3. 2 would reach Prestige 3. It's only $1,000. I sort of want those. Oh, but I almost forgot. I need some plants and radiators in here. So let's get those in first. Because radiators will be important for heat. And we'll put some plants right down the middle of this room. Alright, so that already took us to Prestige 3. Good enough. There's our ward. So that's the way we're going to start the hospital, is with those rooms. Now, as far as staff, I'll show you what we got there. We have 1 assistant who's going to work the desk. We have 2 nurses. Neither has any qualifications. And we have 2 doctors, neither of which has any qualifications. So, we're going to take one of those doctors because one's going to work in the GP. And the other one, we're immediately going to get trained in psychiatry. Well, actually, I'm not going to immediately train. I'm going to wait for the challenge. But I believe the first challenge will be for psychiatry. So once that challenge comes up, then we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. We do need to deal with these hallways a little bit right here. So we have temperature issues and we have happiness issues. Now we're going to be cheaper this time. We're not going to go for our normal fire fountain because it just costs so much money. So we're going to put in radiators where people are going to be. and leave it at that for right now. It's a bit different for me, but it is the way we're going to handle things. Alright, so with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 radiators, we spent $1,400 versus the $2,500 that I believe we would have spent on a fire fountain. Oh, $25,000 we would have spent on a fire fountain. So yeah, much better deal here. Definitely works out better for me financially for right now. We'll put in a bench there. I don't really want to put in a bench there for a reason you will see shortly. We'll put in another bench here though, why not? Alright. Then we'll put in a bench for right now outside this office and one over here as well. Now let's get some plants, because we will need the plants, as I said, because they need to get watered for one of my challenges as it is. So might as well have them in here helping out people be happier in this place, which I think actually improves health as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's move this one. Move this one a bit further down. Hopefully people can get past it to go to the machine still. I'll have to check that in a little bit. Alright, so we don't have full coverage right now, and that's just the way that's going to be. Let's go ahead with our drinks machines. So this one was a snacks machine, so this one will be a drinks machine here. And then we'll have a snack machine over here. And then for right now, we'll just put a drinks machine and a snack machine over here. Put a bin by them. Snacks machine. And drinks machine over there. And a bin by it. Alright. So, we've got everything sort of set up for right now. Let's go ahead and actually start this hospital. Let's check our illnesses first. We need a pharmacy, ward, and ward. Perfect. We have all those. So, let's get things started. We should get our first challenge here. We do train a staff member. So what I'm going to do often in this particular area is going to be to pause and do the thing I need to as quickly as possible. I do have to pay somebody to do this, but that's just what we're going to have to do. So we're going to have this staff member getting trained right away, and that will take care of that. Alright, so he's going to go to the GP's office. We have one nurse working in the pharmacy, one working in the ward, and for right now, that's as good as we're going to get. When we can afford more people, we might get more people. But for right now, that's it. Alright, we got the training going on, which is actually the key factor right now. The other stuff, basically if these people have to wait a while, that's just the way it's going to have to be. Because, see, that didn't do anything for us. The fact that this person died doesn't do anything for us. So, we just have to wait. Now, if this person becomes a ghost, then we're going to have to deal with that soon enough. They did. Alright. So, we need a janitor, and we don't have one available who does ghosts. That's not great. Well, there's nothing I can do about that right now. So I'm just going to have to let that ghost exist. I need this training to finish as quickly as possible. Because again, I'm not going to do anything about expanding this hospital or going towards the 1-star rating until the Lord Foxbridge tells me to. This ghost is going to be annoying.
Try Moose Juice. The healthiest drink on the market. Wow! Only the finest organic mooses.
And this treatment also failed. So really getting a ghost fighting janitor is going to be important here, probably. But unfortunately, I just don't have that option. And it says, yes, machines can be upgraded. I know that, but that's also going to be one of Lord Foxbridge's challenges. So we're going to have to deal with that as it comes along.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
Alright, so we have a patient ready for psychiatry. The good news is we almost have somebody trained in it. But yes, our money has gone downhill from the last time, from the last month because of the fact that we don't make any revenue without completing these challenges. Yes, medical waste. You mean ectoplasm. Alright, we completed the trained staff one. We got our 50,000. Perfect. Now the next one may be to upgrade a machine. It was the last time. Yes, upgrade a machine. Alright, so we need to hire the guy who can do the... Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna wait a day.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
You know what? This person's more efficient. Let's get him in here. Upgrade this machine. Get it done right away. And as soon as he gets that done, then we'll see what the next challenge is. Because if it's not involving him, I may have him trained in ghost capture.
Not as you'd expect to find them.
Yes, we're going to have a lot of staff trainings required. We're not going to be paying attention to those. The ghost seems to have vanished. Hey, well that's great. Ghost left on its own. Perfect. So again, upgrading machine is our task. We'll take care of that.
Attention! Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Yes, we don't have a doctor with the research qualification. I know. Because most likely, I will hire another doctor and train them in that, should that be the next thing that we need to do. And actually, we're going to need that. I know already, so let's hire this doctor, and let's go ahead and train in research. That way she's already trained. That way she's already trained by the time we get that challenge coming in. Because that will be coming up. We'll need a researcher, so we'll have her available. And as I said, I do want to get him trained in ghost capture as soon as I can as well.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
But see here, we don't even get money for them getting the snack machines. Alright, pharmacy, that's fine. And we did upgrade that machine, perfect. Go ahead and clean up that ectoplasm if you would, please. Thank you.
Words to live by from Biffo Spender in today's inspirational quotes. A good platitude is worth 1,000 latitudes. Not so great advice for navigators, though.
Alright. Generate 200 research points. So as soon as she's trained, we will go ahead and do that. And we'll do it towards the 8-bitten because that's the next one that we want. This resolution lab. So we'll start that project. Really, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch these two facilities around just to put this a bit more in the center here. Not that it's hugely important, really. No, now that I'm looking at it, I'm not going to worry about it. I was just thinking this being more centered, the staff room would mean that people coming from over here would have an easier time. But not a huge deal. Alright, so he's watering plants, he's taking care of everything. Really, we don't need another janitor by any means for the size of our hospital, and what I have seen recommended for this overall is you really want one person for each room. Even if that means when they go on break that room won't be being used, that's okay. We'd rather have that than have wasted rooms right now. And even if that means there's a line outside a room, we're just going to have to deal with that for right now. Again, we could upgrade that machine, but we're not going to right now. So once she gets through, the one thing I am going to do is train him in ghost capture because he's going to be our all-around guy. And really, I don't want him refilling these snack machines and stuff right now. I want them getting used more first. Alright, research training is complete. Let's go ahead and get our... Oh, I can't train him right now. That's unfortunate. Shock horror. No, we're not going to take that because we don't have a shock horror clinic and we don't need one right now, so we're not going to deal with it. Because we would only make the 10,000 if we actually completed the actual challenge. Building the room would cost more than that, so it's just not worth it right now. So she'll continue to do this research here. She'll get us the 200 that we need as far as research points.
Maintenance announcement. Ghosts should be captured with the appropriate amount of respect.
Point Radio. You are listening to the voice of Nigel Bickleworth, your host and cultural guide on 2 Point Radio. And what a splendid show I have for you today. Don't go anywhere.
Alright, so while we don't have somebody needing psychiatry, we're going to take that doctor, have him go do general practice, and we're going to have this guy do a better job at general practice training. So let's have him go into training. Sure, we'll have that.
Nurse needed in ward.
So now this this nurse will go ahead and deal with the ward while the other nurse is on break. And our assistant is on break right now, which is just the way it's going to be. These people have to wait. Actually, I need you to get back to work because I need the mayor to be taken care of.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
I only care about the mayor getting taken care of. As long as the mayor's taken care of, then the rest is whatever it is. Because right now, as I said, we have to get these research points done. And we do want to upgrade and promote these people just so they get through their jobs a bit faster.
In psychiatry.
And this person will just have to wait. That's okay though. They should wait and survive perfectly fine, which will allow my guy to take his break, get the rest he needs, and then go deal with the pharmacy. Hospital attractiveness to 70%. Yeah, I don't care about things like that, and I'm not going to spend extra money on it right now.
Here is a list of things I like and don't like. Things I don't like. Almost anything you could care to mention. Things I do like. Making lists of things I don't like. More gems on the way after whatever sounds emanate from your radio when I'm not talking.
Alright, so yeah. With this, as I said, the promotion gives them the 10% boost, and that's worthwhile for me overall. So we will get those promotions through for these people. Alright, this training's almost over, which will get us our psychiatrist back. Perfect. We also just got done with the challenge there, so that's good. Or no, we haven't yet. The mayor visit is over now. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna pick him up and we will replace that doctor with him, which will then put the other doctor back into the psychiatry.
Returning patients and their chronic conditions are welcomed back to the hospital.
Alright, so we have to train a nurse. No problem, we got a couple of nurses. Let's train one in pharmacy management. He's going to take his break. That's fine, we will go ahead and let that happen.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
I am going to get this research done, I think, for right now. You know what? Yeah, since really what I need is a psychiatrist, there's no harm in her continuing to do the research for right now. Hey, the publicity went well. Good.
Maintenance
Those
announcement.
machines.
Toilets need routine servicing.
So yeah, overall the hospital is going well. We're not close to the 1-star hospital yet, but that's because we haven't done things like upgrade as many machines and stuff, because we haven't needed to. And you know, this seems to put something in here for him that makes him a bit happy, which is a good thing. Because I do want his happiness to go up. He's at least reasonably happy, working in psychiatry now. Who just showed up? Oh, another patient. Alright. And I still have room to expand in this particular building as it is right now, which is a good thing.
Pharmacy. Calling nurse.
So with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this first episode at this new hospital here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click the like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for the next episode of 2 Point Hospital.